Keara, we're heading into the first Super League game of the season. Obviously, we're coming on the back of a defeat in the Challenge Cup. How are you feeling and what's been the mood like?
Yeah, obviously we're gutted not to make that step towards Wembley this year. Obviously, the last couple of years been to Wembley and we wanted to put it right this year, but knockout rugby, we didn't kind of bring the performance we hoped for at the weekend. And full credit to Wigan, the side, young side who've been just brought some established players in and just been working the last couple of years. So credit to them because they put out a good performance. But yeah, obviously very disappointing in terms of not getting the win. But I think we have to just look ahead of the game now and look forward to the Super League.
How have you reflected on that game? What were some of the things that you were disappointed in?
Yeah, I think obviously we didn't complete, we didn't dominate in defence, and we didn't execute as well in attack. So obviously when you've not got the ball, you can't score points, and when you're missing tackles, they're going to get through. So yeah, we've got a lot of review to do and things to put to bed with that. But I think obviously being early in the season, that's the fortunate. We get to go again each week and look ahead of hopefully the grand final now.
With such a new squad, it needs time, doesn't it, for these young players who've come up and some new players to come in to embed into work well. So do you think, have you been impressed with those girls early in the season? We've only seen them a few times and from last year.
Yeah,
and do you think that'll progress?
Yeah, definitely. I think obviously looking at the squad this year, we're very young, and a credit to the academy girls that have come through. We pride ourselves on the academy programme we've got, and they are definitely stars of the future. They've had to take a lot of, become mature quite quickly. They've had to take pivotal roles. You've got everybody said at fullback, Ruby Bruce, Ruby Walker, so they're all part of the spine. That's a big responsibility for them, especially being so young. And I think it's kind of, it's devastating that we didn't get to kind of get them to Wembley. But it's also exciting because they've got so many years ahead, and look at them now and they're just going to thrive each week. So yeah, exciting.
Super League starts, new competition, St Helens. Massive game, isn't it, to start the season?
Yeah, it's a great game to start with. We're looking at having these competitive games every week, and what better to go against Saints. They've got a great pack. It's just so exciting because obviously coming off the back of something where you're disappointed, I think it's important to just set new goals, kick off the season right, and just put to bed anything that we kind of didn't do what we wanted to at the weekend.
Away from the rugby, as soon as you finished that semi-final, you were heading over to Butlins in Skegness for the day job. Rhinos Challenge, how good was that? And brilliant to see all those teams competing, I imagine.
Yeah, I'm at training. I'm a bit tired today, but it was a great weekend actually. I think there was 30 teams of 4 girls teams, which was a record never been done before at Rhino Challenge, so that's pretty exciting in itself, seeing as many girls play. I was fortunate to be able to watch some of the games and just see kind of the next generation popping through, so that was such a great experience. It's just incredible just to see the growth of the game, and the opportunities to go down to Rhino Challenge has been great, and something I would have loved to do when I was a kid.